something totally different. I've never done this in 5 years. We're actually at my vanity, and you guys have been loving my Get Ready With Me videos where I'm chit-chatting, so I just thought I'd bring you right to the vanity, and let's get started. Okay, first thing I'm going to use is Go Pure Vitamin C Serum. You guys know I cannot live without this, and I will link all the products below. I've been using this for so long now that I don't even know what to tell you guys. It's like my favorite. So I put the vitamin C serum on first. Any remainder, please use on your neck. As you know, there are so many things that I have been learning since joining the squad. That's a Sephora squad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, next thing, hyaluronic acid. So yeah, I use the vitamin C, hyaluronic, and the retinol from Go Pure Beauty. I like them because they're all natural and they don't sting your face at all, and you know exactly what's in them. Go check out Go Pure Beauty. I'll link their website. You guys can read all about them yourself. All right, so that is the first thing that I'm gonna put on my face. Ooh, I'm gonna do something different today, you guys, actually. And while I'm filming, I'm realizing that my products are not that easy to reach. For a moisturizer today, because I'm not going out today, so I don't have to worry about sunscreen, but later tonight, I'll probably go out. I'm gonna use the Herbivore Emerald Cannabis Sativa Hemp Deep Moisture Glow Oil. And maybe I'll do a close-up of that, but I'm super excited. These are new products. And if you've never used a face oil, it's, ooh, this one kind of smells a little bit like marijuana, to be perfectly frank, but I'm really into like an oil. You know, about a couple of years ago, I used to do a lot of videos with oils, and especially for mature skin and menopausal skin. My skin has been so dry lately, you guys, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be using Sleek Vitality Makeup Light to Medium Coverage in VFO8. I've been using this all the time. I have so many products, so it's hard to like keep them, ooh, excuse me, while that's squeezing onto my hand. And then I'm going to be using my BLENDSMART brush, rotating foundation brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip that into the product and start rotating it onto my face. Love this brush. I've been using it nonstop. I also got it from my mom, who's 80, who just, it's hard for her to blend. So I just find that this really gives you like a flawless finish. And I'll try and speed this up because I do tend to take a long time doing my makeup, and I can actually only video for 20 minutes on my camera, so I might have to cut this down. All right, foundation on. I always have a little extra foundation, so also in tissues. If I have any extra, I literally put it on my mouth because I love a nude lip. And yeah, that's just how it goes. So the cool thing about this brush is you can actually put a highlighter on too. Oh my God, you guys, let me show you this new highlighter. It's Chantecaille Liquid Lumiere Anti-Aging Face Illuminator. This stuff is so expensive, you guys, but like, man, I'm just gonna put the tiniest little bit. I need to shake it up a little bit. And then just put it right onto the brush. The BLENDSMART. And then I'm just gonna illuminate my face a little bit more. So I'm really glowing right now, you guys. Very nice. The next thing I'm going to do is my Maybelline Age Rewind and Neutralizer. I'm going to go ahead and put this on pretty generously. Oh no, I'm getting to the end. What? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even have enough to do my face. Well, you guys know that I like to come all the way down by the sides of my mouth and on these parentheses lines. I'm gonna let that sit just for a touch. While that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Real Techniques mini beauty blender. And if it's not damp, you can go ahead and spritz it. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it with a rose gold hyaluronic acid spray, but really, honestly, you can just use water, whatever you have. And I'm just gonna set that concealer right there. Okay, the problem is, you guys, I didn't wear my contacts. And I generally don't wear my contacts when I'm doing my makeup, but usually I'm like in the mirror, like so close. So, learning curve, making some mistakes as I go. Okay, that foundation, sorry, concealer is not bright enough for me, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Makeup Revolution and just dot some more on here because I was totally all out of my favorite, which is Maybelline Age Rewind, so it's okay. You can mix concealers, it's totally fine to do that. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face with a powder. And you can use anything you want. You can just use something really light like Hourglass, or you can use something a little bit heavier with some color in it, which is what I'm going to use, which is my Maybelline Highlight and Contour. I love this, and I just actually use the opposite end of the sponge, the flat end, put it into the product, and pack it right under my eyes. And right on top of my lid, actually, too. And then I'm going to come down here and set those parentheses lines and the chin and chin chin. There we go. Now you could set your whole entire face, but that's not what I'm going to be doing today because I want that luminosity to shine through a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use this same product here, and I'm going to use this really new cool shape brush. It's the High Definition Pro brush from La Creme. Don't know if I can get this close enough for you guys to see because the angle's coming from behind me. I'm going to go ahead and carve out some dimension into my face. Like so. There we go. I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can. I go right over the nose, just to get you through a really quick, everyday makeup look. Not as quick as you guys would probably like, but that is how I do my makeup. Takes me a little bit of a while. Okay, then the second thing I'm going to do is just go in with the dual-ended Wet n Wild Mega Glow stick. It's got a highlighter on one end, and with the highlighter, I just go in and lighten and brighten under my brows and right in the center of my eyes. And then I do a line right on my nose and then come right out here by the parentheses lines. And I actually just use my fingers right there to blend that. Now you can either highlight or you can either contour or you can do both. So depending on my mood, I might do both. Today I'm going to do both. So on the opposite end of this, it's the contour. I'm going to go ahead and just put the tiniest little bit of color onto my contour and contour my nose. I love just the tiniest bit. Let me see if I can grab a brush here. Oh, I didn't have my brushes prepared. Sorry, guys. Where's my brush? Nice. The tiniest little bit of color and shadow can literally reshape your face. Just make it look a little bit more precise, your angles. I love it. Just the tiniest bit of contour on my nose just makes me like super happy. Okay, so there's the base face. And let's start bronzing. Okay, so today I'm going to use CoverGirl Queen Collection. It's actually a bronze, I think it's a powder, face powder, but I use a deep tone as a bronzer. I love bronzer, so I'm going to go around and around my face. And I like to use multiple products to bronze. So once I get my main shape, I go in then with a bigger, fluffier brush, like this one. And I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild bronzer. but you guys can use whatever you have. It's just a little bit darker. I do like it has a little bit of a gold fleck in it. And that's the face. I'm going to go ahead and add some blush now. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild color icon, and this is in, it doesn't give me the color, but it's this really pretty pink. You guys can see. I'm just going to hit it up. It's got a little glow in it too. Ooh, oh, no. I didn't realize how pigmented that was. Okay, no worries. If that happens, where's my brush? I usually have a brush here that will get rid of everything, but I don't see it. Okay, that's all right. I'll just use like a brush like this and try and, ooh, you saw a mistake live on camera. It happens. That was just way pigmented, and usually that is a great thing, but for me today, not so good. Okay, right about now, I like to go in and do a setting spray. I'll set numerous times throughout my makeup just because, you know, why not? But while my skin is wet, I may as well go in. Today I'll be using Master Chrome Molten Gold and do my highlight while my skin is still wet. I'm going to go right over those cheekbones. And as you guys know, I do like a really bold highlight right on the tip of the nose. And I like to go right on the apples of the cheek. And you know how I do that? Use that Chantecaille glow illuminating. So I really do like to glow. It's not for everybody, but I am really feeling myself right now. I'm glowing and I like it. Okay. Now I'm going to use my everyday Wet n Wild palette for you guys. Not a basic peach. And I'm just going to go in and do a really quick color. I'm going to go in with that orange. These palettes are super pigmented and they're super inexpensive. Like, I think they're $5.99 and I bought a bunch of them. Actually, the first time I reviewed this, I said I didn't really like it. I don't think I was used to it. And you know, the thing about makeup is don't give up on a product the first time you try it. Give it a few tries. I did the same with a mascara that I'm actually loving and been using every single day. Depending on the temperature, if you're in a heat wave, things might look a little bit different. So get your normal temperature of the city that you live in and try the product, and then give it a 2 to 3 time try to see what you think. Okay, I just went right over kind of like a little arch, but focusing on the outer edge, but still doing the full arch there. Love that. And then I'm going to go in with my finger into this like kind of like bronzy color. I love a finger for application. First of all, it's super duper easy, but also you can put pressure. So how much eyeshadow do you want? Right? This is so pretty. And the thing that I like about this Wet n Wild palette is then you can go in with that same finger and go into the lighter gold color and just highlight right in the corner of the eyes. And I love how this is coming out and looking. Now, if it comes down a little bit, that's okay. I actually like that look too. If it comes down to the center of your eye, on a little bit into the inner corners, because that looks really pretty too. So there's my face. I am missing something extremely important, which is eyebrows. And today I'm going to be using Precisely My Brow by Benefit. This has got to be my favorite brow product, ATM, okay? Let me just check the time here. What are we looking at here? Okay, we're at 14 minutes. Brows are going to take me a minute, more than a minute, 5 minutes. So I'll probably pause you guys. It's got a spoolie on one end. I'm going to comb them up, and then I'm going to start drawing them in. If you guys want to see a full dedicated video on just how I do my brows, go ahead and put something in the bottom bar, but girl, we don't have time for that today. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, brows are done, and they always are a little bit different every time I do them, but that Precisely My Brow by Benefit, if you're going to do brows, use a Benefit product. You cannot go wrong. Just going to put that out here. Okay, out there for you guys. The next thing I'm going to use is a DHC liquid eyeliner pen. What can I say? When you use a more expensive liquid eyeliner, your whole game changes. Wish I would have known that before. I absolutely love this one. Again, it's by DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX. and I'll link all the products below. So a lot of these products are the ones that I already have used in my IGTV video, Get Ready, that I uploaded here on YouTube, but I just wanted to show a full face in real time speaking about the product too. So with this, I really only take, I'm not doing a wing, I'm just doing a flick. The tiniest little flick. Barely doing anything at all. But when you're using a really good liquid eyeliner pencil like this one, I mean, you barely have to do anything. It's so good. So I might deepen that later. And the reason I do that is if I put a little bit of darkness on the outer corner of my eyes, it just kind of lifts them up a little bit. And in our 40s and 50s, you know, definitely can't hurt. But what I'm going to do on top of that is take that same Wet n Wild palette here and go over it just a little bit on the corners to deepen that up. But first I'm going to let it dry out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take my hair out, and it's been like sitting there drying, but it's fully not dry yet, obviously. And I'm just going to let it loose a little bit. Maybe clip her up a touch. Yeah. And then I'll blow dry afterwards for you guys, and then you'll get to see the finished product. Okay, so today for mascara, I'm going to be using the Milk Mascara Kush. Oh, it is so good, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and look at this. The wand is like incredible. Okay, so I've also been using the Peter Thomas Roth Lengthening Serum at night, every night for 2 weeks. So you're supposed to use it for 6 weeks before you actually see any new growth. But I will say, you guys, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I pull out my eyelashes all the time during cleansing. And actually, I'm going to do a video on skincare coming soon, so you guys can see new ways that I take off my makeup so I can be a little bit more gentle. I have lost this particular eye on the right for some reason. I am just like a bully with this side and like constantly ripping out my eyelashes. Okay, so instead of using a curling eyelash curler, which I don't feel comfortable with, I like to just take the brush and kind of push it up at the base and then like hold it up there. Sometimes in front of the hair dryer, I actually hold it up there and like put the heat on the eyelash, or you can actually put the wand underneath the eyelash. The wand underneath the hot air from the blow dryer to heat it up a little bit. Just make sure that you're super careful that you don't burn yourself. That is a major disclaimer. Yeah, and it's only because I'm just too afraid to use an eyelash curler. Just never have, don't like it, totally freaks me out. Okay, so there is the face. I'm gonna let this dry off a little bit before I go in and deepen that eyeshadow, but I wanted to show you my new favorite trick of lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 Wet n Wild liquid catsuit liners in Nudist Peach and Nudie Patootie, and I like to mix them. If you guys have never used if you guys have never used a liquid lipstick, they are the best, and they stay all day. Not all day, but a few hours. So this color is way too pink for me. It is not my ideal, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this and Nudie Patootie in the center. Smack them together a little, and then I like to take my finger and blend the color like that. Oh, it's a little too pink for me still. Okay, then when I get the color that I like, I'm going to go in with a pencil, and I'll be using the Jordana Coco Loco. You guys, these are products I've been using repeatedly for years and years and years. You guys have seen them before. This is by Jordana. It's so inexpensive. Only around $2. And then I'm going to go in with a lip pencil because that's pretty dark, as you can see. And blend that out. There's something really cool that I have on this mirror. I have like a magnifying glass in this mirror so I can get really close. Then I have even a 20 times magnifier attached to it. And then that way I can get regular mirror, magnified mirror, and 20 times magnified mirror, because my vision is so poor, and you know, in your late 40s when you have to start wearing readers, you just know how it is. Anyway, that's that main look. I'm going to add just a little bit of gloss on it to gloss it up with a Catsuit Mega Last lip gloss in Katja Bare Naked. They're really into like naked references. It went well. What's up with you guys, huh? And that, I just add that in the center. And again with a finger. Not to make it glossy, because I don't really love a gloss, but just to make it not look so dry. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. Now remember I told you I was going to go out and darken the outer corners. So I'm going to use the dark, like what is this, like a plum. These are little e.l.f. brushes. They cost like next to nothing and I love them. And I'm just going to do the outer V, focusing right on that outer V. Same thing on the other side. It's all quiet when I do the outer V. I'm like, shh. I just absolutely love doing my makeup. I know that I've done this look before. This is the look that I did like 2 weeks ago on the IGT video, but you guys were like, slow down, talk it through. You guys all loved it. So I thought I would do the kind of almost identical look, but slow down on different camera in my real vanity. So there you go. Now, if you wanted, you could deepen up the edge even more, but I don't think I want to do that today to make it even like darker, like in the dark brown. All right, I'll show you guys. Why not? So I'm going to go into the dark brown color here, the darkest one, and just barely anything there. And again, another e.l.f. brush. Just in that outer V, you guys, don't do anything more than that. And if you want, you can even come right underneath just the tiniest bit on the outer corner on the lower lash, because I'm not using any mascara on the lower lash. And there we go. So, oops. My palettes are always like cracking and falling apart, but the makeup is still in there. It's just that the container cracked. All right, now that is my final look, you guys. I will do my hair and come back to you. Tell me what you thought of this type of video. If you liked it, I can do more like this because this is my vanity. I'm spraying with Clean Color Pro setting spray. Use anything you want. Trusty Amazon fan to dry my face. Must have for hot flashes and makeup in general. But that is the final look. And I'm going to do my hair and I'm going to come back to you guys. So hope this was fun. Hey guys. How are you? Okay, so this is the final look with my hair blown out. Still got some, I didn't totally blow it dry in the back. But I will say once I do blow my hair out, I always use a dry shampoo. Today I'm using Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo. This stuff is really good. When you try a high-end dry shampoo, just like the way it comes out, the nozzle, the amount of product that comes out, and it's just, this is a really good one. So again, this is Living Proof Perfect Hair Dry Shampoo. You can pick this up if you guys are so inclined. And then for the frizzies, I've been using this for years. Fructis Garnier Style Brilliant Shine Glossing Spray because obviously I bleach my hair, and a lot of you guys ask me how I bleach my hair. I do use foils and I change it up all the time, but I do like to have a little bit of a darker root to give me an ombre effect. And then I like to either keep it in front like this, or I like to tuck my hair behind my ears and then flip it over my shoulders. And then I might use a little hairspray to zhuzh myself up. Oh, there's one last thing that I wanted to tell you. I do highlight the inner corner of my eyes today. I'm going to be using Catrice Cosmetics Ultimate Chrome Collection. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip my brush into a nice little color here and just brighten that up right in the inner corner because it just adds a little something extra. Maybe just a tiny bit more a little on my nose because I just love it. But this truly is a makeup look that I use on the regular. This is my daily makeup look, and I hope you guys liked it more with a whole full through walkthrough and then watching me apply the product and telling you how I'm applying it. Let me know what you think of this type of video. I haven't done one of these in forever. If you want these full face makeup tutorials from start to finish, you want me to do different eye looks, different color lipsticks, skincare, just foundation, let me know. I'm like ready to start doing all types of different stuff. So yeah, because I've been just doing Instagram lately, but I'm back to you guys, YouTube. So hope to see you really soon. And remember, you can have anything that you want in life, just how bad you want it. And while you're at it, I have over 100 free workout videos for women over 40, over 50. So Stung playlist. I have fitness, shopping hauls, fashion, beauty, chit chats, you name it. I hope I will see you guys soon. Please subscribe if you haven't already because there's a ton of videos coming from me. Okay, bye. Hair down. How you like? Oh, wait a minute. I have to fix this. See, I couldn't really tell. That side was lighter than the other. That, oh no, that's gonna make me mad in a real video. Let me just add a little bit. Just it's this eye on the right won't pick up product. I don't know why, guys. There you go.